But just a few minutes later than that today, I'm going to bring you guys along and kind of take you through my day, give you a general overview
What's
of
up, everybody? So I just
what my
got
day
to
looks
church.
like and
It's about 7:45.
what I do. So
I like to get here around 7:30.
welcome and
but
come on in.
Just a few minutes later than that today.
We had a water
I'm
leak
gonna
in my
bring you
office
guys-
last week, so we're still cleaning up from that a bit, as well as the fan. Get that out of the way. But this is where I spend most of my time. Got my books on that side, got my knickknacks on that side. I've got a table to do some recording at, and then this is my desk setup. My whiteboards are completely filled with stuff right now because we're working on redoing our church website, so I'm kind of in charge of figuring all that out. And then this is my desk setup. I got 2 monitors and my computer, and I'm ready to go. So the agendas for Mondays are pretty full. Rejoice in the Lord always. Yet again, I will say, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Hey, everybody, and thank you once again for joining us in our next conversation in our study of Know Peace. Be sure to have your booklets in front of you so that you have the opportunity to fill in the blanks and take some notes as we go along, and also so that you can follow up with the devotional content later this week. And I believe that the devotional content that you're going to be looking at from this lesson are the 3 most important devotions that you will find in this study because they are so practical and specifically geared towards you. So be sure you check those out at some point later this week after our conversation tonight to continue to grow in this area of knowing God's peace for your life and how you can overcome fear, anxiety, and doubt in your own heart and following Jesus as well. Tonight, we're going to continue in our conversation of talking about anxiety. Last week, if you missed it, we described how Satan continually attacks our minds with anxiety. And overcoming anxiety seems impossible because it's all around us. How can we do what Paul just commanded us to do in those 2 familiar verses by rejoicing always when the world just seems like it's been turned upside down by a pandemic, by masks, by all kinds of crazy things that are happening in our world, racism, injustice? How can we rejoice all the time during those situations? How can we rejoice all the time when life just isn't going the way that we expected it to go? How can we also not be anxious about anything? Because that's the next phrase in the verses that I just read to you from Paul. And that's a command for us as followers of Jesus to not be anxious about anything. That seems impossible. But last week we talked about 2 strategies to defend against anxiety. And if you missed that, again, go back to our YouTube channel and watch those. Those are available there, or also on Spotify. Search Calvary Teens, and our podcast will show up and you can listen to the lessons that way as well. But we talked about how anxiety is all around us.